Hey guys!
How you doing?
We are so happy to be here today, and our subject today is life in balance. The art of living and seeing life from the center and not from the edges.
Have in mind that we are made of many things. We have a spiritual being, we have a physical being, we have a mental being, but at the same time we have financial situations, spiritual situations, physical situations, relationships, our profession, our vision, our passions. Okay, there's many things to consider. So we want to talk about or how important it is to keep balance within all those things. You have to hear sounds from everywhere. So we want to talk about, like, think about the symphony. You want to hear the violins, you want to hear the flutes, the percussion, you want to hear everything. So put all your life in a table and start listening to each one of those areas. Check which one is maybe too loud or which one is too quiet.
So the idea here is that we have more or less, depending on who is talking, 9 to 12 to 15 very critical areas in our life. Mauro was mentioning some of them. So all of those are a will. And this comes from the Buddhism, and a lot of coaches have used the wheel of life so that you can properly see what's going on in all of those areas. Because if one of those areas is not at a high punctuation for you, then you will feel that something is missing. All of them are as important as everything. These bring to us an anecdote, a story that we learned when we were visiting the Yellowstone National Park. It was something really amazing, and it was this story about the wolves in Yellowstone. So basically what happened is that the wolves were killed, completely gone. So we're talking about 1920, the last wolf in the National Yellowstone Park was killed. Nothing happened. Nobody saw anything that was like, oh my god, the wolves are gone, so now what's gonna happen? In fact, it did affect it profoundly, the life and the ecosystem of the park. What happened is that all the deers, all the elks, the beavers, all of them, they started causing erosion to the landfill, and with the erosion the river were changing all of their path, and with the change of the path, so the fishes were no longer coming to the places where all the birds used to feed from them. Everything changed in the park. So at the end of the century, a lot of biologists said, like, hey, we gotta do something because the park is changing and a lot of places are dying. So what do we need? Well, we need something really important, and is the predator. We need the wolf. They said, why don't we bring some wolves from Canada and we introduce them to the park to see what's gonna happen? And as an amazing surprise for everybody, the balance in the park with the reintroduction of the wolf was completely restored. The wolf started to gather families and to break into new gangs of families all over the park, taking again all the deers, the elks, and the mooses that were all the time erosioning the landfills. So basically, after just a few years with the reintroduction of the wolf in the Yellowstone Park, what happened is that everything changed forever. And this is amazing and very powerful metaphor, because this is exactly what happened in our life. What happened when we don't feel in balance because we are not in a job that fulfills our soul, or that we don't feel appreciated, or that we have a toxic relationship, or it cannot even be toxic, it could be passive-aggressive relationship where our self-esteem is going lower and lower every day, and we lose completely this self-esteem that is the power, is like the light and the fire for us to come every day to life and face everyday challenge. So this is all about life in balance.
How do we experience imbalance? Do we feel fear, for example, being in a relationship is because there's something that is wrong? If we feel fear or frustration at our jobs with some relations, with our body actually, or many other things, is because we need to focus our attention there because there's something that is not doing well. So actually fear is one of those reactions that we have to unbalance. So it's really, really important that you have the chance to close your eyes and to understand if you're feeling something right now. Check where is that fear coming from, and start checking if you need to maybe go up a little bit more on your focus on that area, because there's for sure something that is not balanced.
If something that we say today in this message, in this video, ignited something in there, in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, I don't know where, but you feel like, I would love to figure out more about this area, well, we're here for you. So just go to our website and we will have tons of possibilities so that we can work together. So for now on, just subscribe, activate the little bell, cling, 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 so that we can let you know anytime that we will have a new video for you. And the most important, if you are ready to start your transformational journey, we are here to help you, to connect with you, and to make you remember how great, how amazing you are, and why the world needs you.
We want to know also which one you think is the area that normally gets more unbalanced. So we want you to comment right now, what's that area that you would like to work on? Okay, it's really important to know. We're gonna be super grateful to hear from you.
And keep in touch. Remember to subscribe. Okay, bye.
Bye.